Hello chaps, so I've noticed that there's a lot of tool restoration videos going around the YouTubes right now, so I thought it would be a good idea to show you how you can make your very own tool restoration video. Now to do your very own tool restoration video, you don't need a fancy pants camera or DSLR or anything like that. In fact, I'm using my iPhone, and you can probably use your smartphone too, as long as it's not an Android.
First thing you're going to want to do is leave your tools out in the rain and then let them dry out in the sun. And that will give you this really nice bright orange surface rust that you see here. Look at that. That will look very good on camera.
Okay, so now that we've got the tool all nice and rusted up, we're going to want to take a photo of it before we do any work to it. This is a very important step for your before and after photo. So we're going to want to find a nice contrasty background for it. We've got a nice turquoise wall here, which is good contrast for the rust. So I'm just going to angle this up nicely, keeping the right hand of the frame free for the after photo. So I'll take a screen capture of this to be my thumbnail. Okay, so now that we've taken our photos for our thumbnail, the next thing you're going to want to do is hide whatever it is you were storing so you can find it for the intro of your video. Perfect. Now it's time for the fun part, the disassembly. So grab your fancy pants camera, your iPhone, a potato, or at very least an Android phone, set it to time-lapse mode, and then crack on with taking apart whatever it is you're trying to restore. Okay, at this stage you can knoll all the pieces of your tools out. That's just fancy hipster speak for lay everything out nice. Then take a photo of it and post it to Instagram for extra points. Okay, so now that you've disassembled whatever it is you're trying to restore, it's time to get rid of that rust. Now most restoration YouTubers use Evaporust. Now Evaporust haven't sponsored me yet, so we're going to use Coca-Cola. Unlike Evaporust, which isn't toxic, this stuff is deadly. Don't let it touch your skin.
A few minutes later.
So the tool's been soaking in the Coca-Cola for about 24 hours now, and you're going to want to put on your trust me I'm a doctor gloves, because this stuff could melt off your skin, or worse, make your hands sticky. So the next step is to take them out and give them a scrub down with some steel wool, and you're going to want to film this step in time lapse. So if you get bored of scrubbing your tool with a bit of steel wool, then you can just stick it in a vise and use one of these. Okay, so we got this all nice and shiny now thanks to the wire wheel, and I'm pretty sure when these were original they were pink. Okay, so the nut and the bolt have come out of the Coca-Cola. To be honest, they look alright, but I've now decided I want these to be black. So to do this, you can pop them into some instant coffee. Now you want to use the cheapest, nastiest instant coffee you can find, and you just want to soak them in there for, I don't know, overnight, see what happens. Oh, and don't forget to time-lapse yourself doing everything. Now that we've got all the pieces polished, painted and blackened, it's time to reassemble them. And as always, don't forget to time lapse it. So you think you're almost done, but the next step is to take your tool back to where you took the first half of your before and after photo and take another half, the second half of the before and after photo for the thumbnail. Got how I took the first picture. Something like this. Yeah, I think we got something there. Okay chaps, The wrench is done, but we're not quite done. All we got to do now is take all of our footage, edit it together, edit our thumbnail together, upload it to YouTube, write a description, add appropriate tags, and then hope people watch it. Happy April Fools! Bet you didn't see that coming 10 days late.